Welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be testing the ending Skull Wolf. This is a very super ultralight rod with a lot of nice features, and we'll be putting to the test on this river after small fish and bigger fish, maybe some seed bellas. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm testing the Ending Skull Wolf. It was designed by Anno. In there I have a 2.5 gram spoon, which is still under the cast weight of this rod, which will go up to 3 grams. And I'll try to catch a trout shad before I go with smaller stuff. So let's see if I can make something happen on this cast, because I don't have a lot of time. It is the end of the day. Usually I do not fish at this time. So let's see if I can catch something before time runs out. I would really like to catch a trout shad because it would be a nice bend on this rod. As you can see, it's a shorter rod, something that would be very useful on the small creek that I fish on the park, but it would be awesome to catch a trout shad on this. That's why I'm using the spoon. Very springy, so nice distance because there's a bit of a crosswind. So let's see if... oh, I felt something tugging on the line, but probably just the breeze. All the breaching that I saw on the water was really on the further side of the... so closer to the other bank. So I don't have high hopes, but I will give it a try for a couple of minutes before I go after other species. Let this one sink a little bit because it's only 2.5 grams and it's very high. The river, it's almost on maximum quota. I'm feeling something, but I really don't know if it's just a trash getting caught on my line, because it's very subtle. It's not usual how the twitch shad hit, but man, the rod feels effortless on the cast. It feels quite balanced, as you can see, with 140 something grams reel on it, but spooning it's not working. There was something there. I felt some resistance, and this one felt like a twitch shad. I have to be careful because I'm fishing on top of a rock that has mud on it. Try to not fall on the water. I think it was trash, so but definitely felt something. Yeah, something is on. I don't think it's a trout shad. If it is, it's very small one. No, it's not. It's not that big. It's actually very small, but caught one. I think it's the smallest one I ever caught. So look. Nice. Let's try and release this guy quickly. So cool. This gave me confidence to try a couple more casts, and the rod handled it with no problems. I would say that was a 20 something centimeter, maybe approaching 30, because they're very slim profiles, but cannot complain too much. Pretty cool catching a twitch shad on this small of a rod, but I think I will not get that cocky on my luck, because it's very hard to hook the smaller guys. They missed a lot more than the bigger ones. So I will try to make a cast over there, because I think I felt something there. Maybe it was this guy coming after my spoon, but I think since I already caught one, I will target other species. So But man, oh, bite. It was not that hard to get this guy over here. I thought it would be harder. So cool stuff. Casting again very effortless, which is a good thing because my shoulder is still bad. So cool thing that I caught a twitch shot on this. But I think, yeah, I will try to catch sunfish and bass now. We'll swap my presentation because I think that this twat shot was a fluke. I'll see you guys in a bit with another presentation. So I lied about changing presentations. I'm still with a spoon, and while I was trying to fasten up my retrieve so I can make another cast, which I usually do like when I'm 5 meters from the bank, because usually they will not come as close to the bank as other fish. And I'm talking with my pops, but as you can see, speed it up, and without counting, another one comes to the shore, I think. Let's see if I can pull it up. Yeah, no problems. Even though this is a very short rod with a very soft composition, and I think you can hear my kids cheering on and my dad on the background. Yeah, it's another toy chat. So easier way to dispatch, and by dispatch I mean sending these guys back on the water, it's to hold them with a net, taking the hook out and then putting them back on the water as soon as possible. I will just take a quick picture as proof of concept, because on hot weather, even though this is not a GoPro, I still have trust issues with cameras. So quick picture. Also trust issues on the picture, so I take like 6 or 7, put it back on the pocket and send this guy back on the water. By now I think he's already dehooked, because they have very bony mouths, which is also a good indicator for this rod. So if I was able to capitalize on the, I would say, the harder bites that I had on these guys, it's a very good indicator. Another one on the telly for the skull wolf. I see a lot of sunfish over there, so this is the last cast I made for Twitch chat, because it's, I would say it's not worth it, but I already caught 2 and I didn't catch any sunfish, so there's that. So I'll just change my presentation for a very small tanta, try to catch something with it, and the first one is in, and nice. It's a sunfish, which is pretty cool, because they are very tricky to catch this time of the year. And as you can see, this is actually the favorite fish of my son, because they are very pretty and they have very pretty colors. So we put it back on the water and resume with fishing, because as you can see the sun is going down, it's very late and I want some more bites in, because in here we have bass, hide or orf, and trout also, other than mullet, but I was not really going after mullet and they are not usually around the bushes. And third species of the day, bass. And as you can hear, my kid is getting ecstatic with the fish and misbehaving as usual. It's like they made a 100% copy of myself, which is sometimes annoying. But as you can see, this is a very pretty and colorful bass with a very nice tail fin. And yeah, he's saying that he wants to see the fish. And this is me beating the bush literally, because I'm going all the way that I can approach realistically the bush, and I'm working it and got one last one in. Another bass? Yep, another bass. So not that bad for like 40 minutes of fishing. So 2 bass, 2 twitch head. Oops, it's underwater. 2 bass, 2 twitch head. The bass were barely better than skunky. I'm joking, everything is better than skunky, even a very small sunfish. So I think I will call it a day with this last guy, and just do an outro with my opinion. And we reached the end of the session. So today I was fishing with a handing Skull Wolf, which is a very cool and balanced rod. As you can see in here, I've caught, I would say, a bunch of fish for less than an hour session. So it took me longer to come here than to fish at the time that I had to fish. And this rod, it's actually quite cool. So it's delicate on the sense that I can have a delicate palate, a delicate taste, but still be a very strong man. It's a blast. I think at around 90 euros you get a lot of things like sensibility, ability to cast, the very cool, as you can see in here, carbon frame ring holders. Man, it's very cool rod, and actually it's not that tiresome to fish with it. So as you can see, I ended my session right here catching some very small bass and very small sunfish, and I also caught in here a twait shad, and I caught a twait shad a little bit down the river. But man, pretty awesome, especially since it's so short. And if I'm just wanting to do close quarters like I did today with smaller fish, it's actually pretty cool that I'm able to cast without eating all the branches and messing all my line as usual. Man, it's pretty good rod. And with that said, I think I will say goodbye, and I'll see you on my next video. Remember, if you like, I'm doing these videos as fast as I can, like I did with the arc reflex. So I got this rod yesterday. Today is the first day that I can do this after work. So if you like the video, please leave a like. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And man, I love fishing. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.